Israel-Gaza Iran War News Live Update. Maduro promises President-elect Iran Venezuela will be a true friend to terrorist regime. Venezuela's socialist dictator Nicolas Maduro called Iran's president-elect, Masoud Pezeshkian, on Wednesday to assure him that the Latin American nation would continue to deepen ties with the world's top state sponsor of terrorism. On Sunday, Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei rigged an election to elect Pezeshkian as a moderate over hardliner candidate Saeed Jalali. After the June 28 first round, the election was a runoff. Pezeshkian unexpectedly won but fell short of the 50% support threshold needed to avoid a runoff. A Guardian Council of Clerics eliminates undesired candidates from the ballot, and the dictatorship controls vote tallying and election oversight, ensuring Khamenei's anointed winner in all Iranian elections. The May death of President Ebrahim Raisi necessitated the elections. In May, a mystery helicopter crash killed Raisi, a hardliner who spent most of his presidency executing and suppressing peaceful anti-regime dissidents. Raisi focused his foreign policy on geopolitics with Latin America's worst communist and socialist dictatorships before his death. Raisi visited Venezuela a year ago to discuss oil industry collaboration and U.S. global influence. Venezuela is Iran's closest regional ally. Pezeshkian promised Maduro that Iran would continue to prioritize Venezuela in its foreign policy. Pezeshkian used the phone call to welcome Maduro to Iran and promise a meeting soon, according to IRNA. The two officials expressed interest in holding a high-level meeting in the future to strengthen ties, IRNA reported. The president-elect said Iran and Venezuela share goals including freedom, independence, and justice, as well as a view on the Palestinian issue and solidarity for Gaza's downtrodden people. Undoubtedly, my government likewise seeks to broaden collaboration with Venezuela, Pezeshkian said. Maduro said his dictatorship would remain your genuine friend and companion and trust Pezeshkian to be president. Venezuela's foreign ministry summary of the call between the two illegal presidents verified it. The ministry claimed Maduro congratulated him on his recent electoral victory, and they ratified the fraternal character of the relationship between the two countries. Both leaders expressed their will to maintain working together to carry forward the long-term strategic relationship, pledging to a high-level meeting soon and continuing plans for cooperation and shared development, the readout said. The Iranian state-run Press TV said that Maduro gave Pezeshkian absolute support as president, serving under the supreme leader. The latest public attempt by Pezeshkian to undermine his campaign is assuring Venezuela that Iran will still support its dictatorship. He has already criticized the Iranian regime in veiled words and promised reform to the population. Pezeshkian criticized Raisi's aggression against demonstrators and the Iranian economy's collapse due to sanctions mostly implemented by former President Donald Trump, the 2024 American presidential contender. Our behavior, exorbitant prices, treatment of girls, and internet censorship are losing us support in society. Candidate Pezeshkian claimed our behavior dissatisfies people. After his victory, Pezeshkian assured Khamenei he would support Raisi's policies. In exchange, Iranian military authorities pledged not to defy Pezeshkian. After the election, Defense Minister Brig General Mohammad Reza Ashtiani said, "I, hereby, announce the readiness of the scientists and servicemen in the field of defense and science and technology in the Ministry of Defense in all-out cooperation and protection of the achievements of the Islamic Republic." Pezeshkian swiftly spread his conciliatory messages abroad. In one of his first calls abroad, he told Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah, "The Islamic Republic has always supported the resistance of the people of the region against the illegitimate Zionist regime. I am certain that the resistance forces in the region will not allow this administration to continue its warmongering and criminal actions against the oppressed people of Palestine and other nations of the region," Pezeshkian said. Iran and Venezuela expanded their connection under late Venezuelan dictator Hugo Chavez, who became close to Iranian President Mahmoud Ahmadinejad. Through economic collaboration, Maduro has maintained such links. Iran faces broad sanctions for supporting terrorism, while Venezuela has few operating oil refineries and other facilities due to socialist mismanagement and an extraordinary migratory crisis. Iran fulfilled the latter promise in February 2023 by allowing the state-owned National Iranian Oil Refining and Distribution Company, NIORDC, to help Petróleos de Venezuela, PDVSA, renovate its largest refining complex, left in disrepair by socialism. Apparently, they agreed to renovate the facility for roughly $500 million. Both countries decided to create a technology office in Venezuela during Raisi's June 2023 visit to Caracas. Raisi praised Iran for turning the challenges and sanctions into possibilities, and in this way has provided many capacities that are ready to be shared with the resilient nation of Venezuela. Iran is playing a spectacular role as one of the most important developing countries in the New World, Maduro added. We'll be unbeatable together. In March, the IDF warned that Iran and Venezuela had deepened military ties. Iranians call Venezuela home in South America. Iran sends Venezuela air and sea weaponry that may reach U.S. territory, the IDF said in a video that month. For example, the Iranian Mohajer 6 UAV showcased during a recent Venezuelan military parade has a flight time of 12 hours and a range of 1,200 miles, placing U.S. cities like Miami within striking distance.